next question, which is the fourth question. Fourth question is about the millets. We know that this topic has been taken from the current affairs. Recent G20 meeting or the 2023 was the international year of millet also, and in G20 meetings also the millet was one of the key focus area of government as well as the G20. So this question was expected one also, and what UPSC has asked is the direct question, that is the how millet is important for the health and the nutritional security. So this is straightforward question. You need to define the you need to give an introduction. Body part 1 will be the how it is important for the health security, then body part 2 will be how it is important for the nutritional security. At the end you can give a conclusion with the way forward. Okay, so let's start with the introduction. In introduction, how you can define or how can you start this introduction? See, this introduction should contain certain keywords. First of all, millets are the group of coarse cereals. So millets are group of coarse cereals. Group of coarse cereals. These coarse cereals has been termed by the government as nutri cereals and Sri Anna also, Sri Anna. In the budget 2023-24, they have said this one. That shows the significance of the millets for health, nutrition as well as the ecological significance. Okay, so this way you can start. Then in body part 1, you have to say that the role of millet, role in health security, role in health security, how it is important for the health. So here you need to give certain points. For example, you can give in the different dimension how it is important for the specifically type 2 diabetic patients. As we know that this gluten content in the these keywords are important. Gluten content in the millet as well as the glycemic content in the glycemic index of this millet is low. That helps in the helps for the diabetic patient to actually have the healthy diet and help them to develop their health, whoever are suffering from type 2 diabetes. Along with this, it is also helpful in gut health. That is the gastronomical health, because it helps in the digestion. Okay, third will be bone health, because it contains the constituents which is the calcium, which helps in the strengthening the bones. So this helps in the diabetes patients, gut health as well as the bone health. These 3 dimensions you can use to answer this particular dimension of health security. Along with this, if you want to add, you can also add the anemia. It can help anemia in women. It can help to reduce the anemia in women and children with the iron content. Iron content can also be addressed. Then there is celiac disease. Celiac disease can also be, it will be helpful for those who are suffering from the celiac disease, because it contains very low amount of the gluten content. So these 5 points, if you want, you can write. Then next is the nutritional security. What is the role of millet in nutritional security will be the body part 2. In nutritional security, you can talk about first is that it can bring the dietary diversity. Along with the cereals, along with other cereals, protein, vitamins and other part, millet, when we consume millet, it actually diversifies our plate, our diet. So that is the one point. Second important point in this nutritional security point is that it contains the protein. So that helps in the balanced diet, because it contains around 15 to 20% protein. which is at the higher side compared to the rice. Okay, so that can be used. Then you can talk about the hidden hunger, which is the micronutrient deficiency. Since some of the millet, like the fox millet, pearl millet, these kind of millets also contain certain vitamins and micronutrients which helps in tackling hidden hunger. Fourth, you can also talk about the obesity and overweight, which is caused by the high uptake of cereals. According to the National Institute of Nutrition, the cereal consumption in India is above the recommendatory diet. It is above the recommended diet given by the NIN, that is the National Institute of Nutrition. So that can be suggested like it can again diversify. Then you can also talk about here about the dietary balanced hidden hunger, obesity and overweight. Along with this, you can also talk about the children undernutrition. So it has the great significance because millets can be given under MDM to resolve the nutritional issue in children. So these 5 points here you can write at the end in conclusion. How you can conclude this particular question? See, there are two ways you can conclude. One is that mention some of the initiatives taken by the government of India and the state government. For example, India declared National Year of Millet 2018. India facilitated that International Year of Millet 2023. You can also talk about the millet mission, inclusion of millets in the midday meal. These kind of initiative you can say that it is in the right direction to make the millet part of our food habit. Along with that, if you don't want to do that, you can also link this millet particularly with SDG 2, which is the zero hunger, and SDG 3, which is the good health and well-being. I think this kind of conclusion will be the best one. Why? Because it is talking about the nutrition, this is talking about the health, and that is the demand of the question also. So if you are able to conclude in this particular manner, I think it would be the better way of concluding this question. So this was the question, that is regarding the millet. What is its nutritional significance as well as the health significance.